If this is your first time with us, or if you're returning for another layer, this is your reminder. You don't have to be strong in every domain. You just have to know where your strength lives and learn to recognize the brilliance of others. As Don Clifton once said, what would happen if we stopped fixing what's wrong with people and started building on what's right? That's the work. Not to push harder, but to notice what already works. Let's begin. Have you ever been on a team where trust felt unspoken? Where someone just knew when to check in, step up, or smooth things out without being asked? What makes some people able to hold a group together like gravity, while others remain stuck on the surface? Today, we're exploring the domain that doesn't demand the spotlight, but often holds the entire system in place. Welcome to our exploration of the relationship building domain, the third of 4 CliftonStrengths domains we'll explore in this series. Relationship building strengths are the quiet architects of connection. They create trust, foster cohesion, and turn groups into something more than the sum of their parts. If the 4 domains were a building, relationship building talents would be the foundation and the beams. They don't always get attention, but everything else depends on them. In today's world, fragmented, virtual, fast-moving, real connection is both harder to build and more valuable than ever. We've all seen it. Teams that never quite gel, conflicts that simmer, meetings that end with less trust than they began with. And we've also seen the difference one person can make just by creating space for others to be seen. Here's the reframe. The ability to create belonging isn't about social skill. It's about pattern. People with relationship building strengths don't just work on relationships, they're wired for them. What looks like emotional intelligence to others often feels like instinct to them. They notice tone shifts, body language, what's left unsaid. And they do more than listen. They attune. These aren't just habits they picked up. They are native ways of sensing the room, reading the space, and holding connection. Let's name the 9 themes that live in this domain. Adaptability brings ease to the moment, stays flexible, and helps others adjust. Connectedness sees meaning in the links between people and events. Developer believes in potential, invests in growth. Empathy feels what others feel, offers emotional presence without words. Harmony finds common ground, seeks peace over friction. Includer welcomes others in, expands the circle. Individualization sees what makes each person distinct and works with it. Positivity elevates the mood, brings lightness and hope. And Relator craves real relationships, goes deep, not wide. Each of these themes answers one question. How do we hold people together? Some create warmth. Others create space. Some build trust. Others dissolve tension. Together, they turn team into tribe. If you lead with these strengths, you might be the one who calms the room, spots when someone's checked out, or brings levity right when it's needed most. And if you don't, you may already know someone who does. Notice them, appreciate them, and when needed, lean on them. This journey isn't about changing who you are. It's about honoring the quiet intelligence already woven through your relationships. If you lead with relationship building, you likely feel the room before others do. You notice tone, trust, and tension. You sense when someone needs to be invited in, or when something's been left unsaid. That isn't noise, it's signal. And the more you trust that signal, the more others begin to trust you. As you move through your week, notice where these relationship strengths show up beyond work. As a friend, how do you show up when someone's hurting, even before they say it? As a parent, how do you create safety, connection, or ease for your child? As a partner, how do you build trust slowly, steadily, without performance? These strengths may not announce themselves loudly, but they hold families, teams, and communities together. You don't have to use them everywhere, but when they show up, let them. In the next episode, we complete our domain level journey with strategic thinking, where insight becomes guidance and ideas become structure. If this episode resonated, subscribe now and stay connected as we continue unfolding each domain. And as always, watch for the patterns. They're not random, they're relational, and they're yours.